It's always a treat when players meet, man. It's Mr. Cosign.
Block Jizzle with Rich Nizzle.
Let's get it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all stay tuned in and like the episodes that we got going on and coming out and we dropping. We constantly working. You know what I mean? And like I said, we're gonna try to create a vibe for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We got different things going on, from entrepreneurship, certain real life conversations,
work, the environment, the city, the world. Everything we gonna tap in on and touch base on with y'all, man.
We're gonna try to tap in with everything, man. So like I said, man, stay tuned, man. We're gonna get right into it, man. Like I said, Block, how you feeling, my boy?
I feel good, man. Despite what's going on, I feel amazing, man. How about yourself?
Oh man. So let me update the people, right? Because we might got viewers outside of the city, and you get what I'm saying. So therefore, we from the city of Philadelphia, and there's a lot going on right now. A lot of controversy with the whole mayor and the union, and the people wanting raises, and the mayor not
trash not being picked up,
trash not picking up, and but it's deeper than just the trash too, because at one point in time, the first day, the 911, I think the firefighters or something like that.
Yeah, it was definitely a debacle. The union agreement was not reached at their extension, so right now there is no union agreement in place with the city of Philadelphia and District Council 33 union. So
yeah, DC 33. Yeah. So you know what I mean. So like I said, the city was kind of sort of in an uproar. You had, we had
still is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they didn't reach an agreement yet.
Negotiating the day, July 5th. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was saying, they was even shirting concerts down. You had LL Cool J, Jasmine Sullivan with the whole what was that, Made in America joint?
Yeah. And because of them not reaching an agreement, certain people pulled out of the concert, which can cause more conflict legally.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, they can reconcile and get everything together. But me personally, I have my own views.
Yeah.
On this particular debacle.
Yeah.
For most people, because I come from the standpoint of understanding Mayor Parker as well as the union. I want to touch a little bit on my background, so they don't just think, Cosign is talking out my ass.
I mean, regardless, homie, that's what this is for. Yeah. So we know it. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, no matter what, bro, everybody got an opinion.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, no matter how anybody feel, we bring a light to the situation.
Most definitely.
Whether it's for, I mean, at the end of the day, homie, I look at it like this. There's always three sides to the story, right?
Facts.
And
their side, the mayor's side, and the truth.
And the truth, right? Now, my whole thing is, just in life, bro, everything is not going to go your way.
Facts.
That's just how life is set up.
Yeah, especially when you're not a master of your feet.
You feel me?
So when you can't control your feet, and someone else is controlling your feet, they're in control of what they feel as though you deserve.
You deserve.
You did.
So with that being said, it's just like no matter what, you get what I'm saying. Everybody has an opinion, and like I said, Kiss said it the best. It's gonna be bullshit in any contract you sign.
Yeah, most definitely.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, like I said, everybody is shooting for what they want to shoot for. Now you can agree to some terms, you can disagree to some terms, or you can agree to no terms at all. And that's what them sitting at the round table is for.
Yeah,
now I know, we talk a little bit off the air, but I know you want to give them some statistics and
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
So I'm going to give people a brief of my background. I have 2 degrees in business. I I have professional experience in contract negotiation as well as educational experience in contract negotiation. Currently, nobody knows, I co-manage Penn Shuttle Division.
Yeah.
So when we have a union, so I've been in contract negotiations. So I can speak on contract negotiations very well.
Speak up a little bit for that.
I can speak on contract negotiations to a T.
Right.
So with the union, it's always about past practice.
Okay.
Correct. And with the union, anything they can't come to agree with, they always refer past practice. So the last time they strike was in '86, and I believe Frank Russo was mayor then. And they currently they strike for maybe 20 days, and then they reached an agreement. But if you notice, there's always going to be controversy maybe every 20, 30 years.
For sure. Life changes.
Life changes. So I want to touch on the current contract. Well, the current contract prior to their contract being expired. So, and I'm going to say this in a synopsis. You never got 8%. Okay, 8% over 4 years or 3 years, either 24% or 32%. You're never going to get that. Not now. As we progress, yes, but not now. That bump is just it's not reality. It's not doable.
So what you say when you say that it's not doable, right? Now on the flip side of it, you just said the last strike was in 80 something or whatever the case may be, right? So my whole disposition on it is, when do it become in 20 years a lot has changed. 29 years. That's 30. We're gonna round it off to 30.
Yeah.
30 years, a lot had changed, homie. So therefore, at some point in time,
that's 35 years. I'm sorry.
Okay, 35 years. So my whole thing is, to be technically speaking, you get what I'm saying? That's more than a couple decades.
Most definitely.
So therefore, at some point in time, I feel like it's never going to be a right time, but I feel like this is a stronghold on what's to come for the next 35 years. So therefore, like I said, if people fighting for change and the difference, and you get what I'm saying, wages and X, Y, and Z, I feel like they standing on what they standing on, because at the end of the day, who knows when the next agreement changes, 8%, 30%, this is going to make sense. So
they agree every 3 to 4 years, homie. So there's always going to be a new agreement.
Yeah.
So I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
We get this. So I've been a sanitation worker. I've thrown trash. I've driven a trash truck.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Vice versa.
Again, and this is just a hard fact. And you cannot complain about what you signed up for. Rain, sleet, hell, snow. Our job when we were trashing is to make sure we get the trash. And when I was driving the trash truck, again, I studied economics. So I knew if I wanted to make an affordable wage to live, I knew working for the city wasn't it. I had to get on the contractor side, which would be a waste management over public, or mascara. You get what I'm saying? So I knew these things. Because again, you gotta study. And
okay. So with that being said, right? You know when people be like, I heard this coming up. You might need, when somebody say, you might need to find you a career job. Yeah. Right? So a career job is something that's supposed to somewhat be a long-term job. Okay. I'm gonna say a long-term job.
Maybe you went there. So again, it's career jobs, and then it's skilled labor jobs. So a career is different from a job. So politics, like Mayor Parker and her cabinet, they're career jobs.
Okay. So working
trash truck
is not a
trash truck is a job. It's a job. Okay. Salary versus hourly wage. Okay.
Okay.
So when you get into management, that's when it becomes a career, because once you get into management, you can go other places and manage operations.
Okay.
Like myself. Okay. I started in the back of the truck. I worked my way to the front. Now I knew economically this ain't gonna be me, because I knew myself. I said to myself, I can't be no old dude with back problems. Okay. It's not gonna be me. Okay. I can't speak for everybody else. Everyone's circumstances is different. I can only speak for Edward Dwayne Turner. Right. So I said to myself, you know what? I have to get into management. So what I did was I drove the school bus for a little while. Yeah. Right. And then I got into management. Okay. It was a small management operation, 5 Barrels, Delaware County, daycare. I worked my ass off. I reconstructed everything. I refixed it, reconstructed everything. That was my skill set. Right. I knew operations. Right. I knew fiscal year. I knew how to manage finances. I knew how to do all these things. Yeah. So then, once I did that for 2 years, I went to First Students, when I went from managing $500,000 to $70+ million. You get what I'm saying? Right. So again, you can't compare. I could never compare me driving a school bus or driving a trash truck to in management or an executive leadership role. You get.
So you know, I reached out to the people, right? And you know, my disposition was, what's your fight?
What's the fight?
What's your fight? Right?
That's and stay right there, cosign. And that's the main point. What are you fighting for? What are you really trying to fight for? Because if it's money, you're never going to win.
I mean, I don't know, because at the end of the day, you gotta understand, you can't say never going to win. Now, what you now the amount, how you say it,
differentiate
that part, right? But it could change. So don't say you can't never get what you want, because it can change. Now you might, if you're making 25 and you might want 30, you might not get 30, but you might get 28.
Okay.
So, you get what I'm saying?
So again, that's from standpoint from skills and experience. Now, most jobs, right, when it comes to skilled labor or skilled labor, they already have a range where you start here, and after a certain amount of time, you go here, and then you go here, right? That's always what it's going to be. Let me tell you economics. This economics 101. You're never going to get the pay you desire working a job. You're never going to get that. The only time you get what you desire, and you may not even get that until long term, is entrepreneurship.
I agree with that.
Okay? A city job, you're never going to get paid a livable wage. The system is designed to keep you in debt, keep you down, keep you not being able to afford anything.
And I feel like, and what you saying that, I feel like that's the conversation that, you know, people need to have with themselves, right? But at the same time, I don't disagree with the fight, because at the end of the day, life is changing. Yeah, daily. Okay. You get what I'm saying? You gotta look at eggs. Eggs is $11. $1.25 an egg, homie. Okay. So at the end of the day, at some point in time, until that business get off the ground, or this is that and the third,
you have to work a job.
I can work a job. And I can fight for come on. Ain't nothing wrong with fighting for a little extra change.
Listen, I work in it.
But you gotta understand that you never know what you can get until you try the envelope. Because that's just like this. That's just like somebody coming to us right now and say, yo, we got a half a ticket for y'all.
I would turn it down.
I'm not saying that. But it might be a meal, right? You don't know if you probably can get 1.5 to 250, if you might try your hand. And I'm not saying that sometimes it's greed, but at the same time, we bust our ass, and this is the feedback that I'm getting from the people. We bust our ass. This, that, third. Now
everybody
you got
their ass,
now you, and I agree with that.
Again, this goes back to decisions and choices. Okay.
Yeah.
You signed up to be a trash man. You signed up for that. You knew this. Everyone knew. Wait. Everyone knew their salaries and hourly pay prior to getting the job. Correct.
Right.
By law, they have to tell you these things. Correct.
Okay. Yes.
So again, you knew you signed up for $17,000, $18,000 an hour. You knew that. It's up to you as the individual to see how long you want to stay there. Because again, I know a dude who worked in sanitation, Soul Fred. Soul Fred was a nigga on the back of the truck. Now he a boss. Again, your salary determines your salary determines your hustle. Your hustle determines your salary.
Right.
What you make is really on you.
Right.
And that's why they make Saxon Avenue, Neiman Marcus,
right.
Ross, Walmart. Yeah. The choice is yours, homie.
Yeah. And that's a fact. And
staying in poverty is a choice.
And I want the people to understand that it is choices, right?
Choices, man.
And like I said, now, but that doesn't stop the argument of because I mean I've been locked up before,
you know,
and no, them people didn't ask for me to be there, but I was there, right?
Yeah.
Now, that still doesn't mean that if I see something that's going on, I got myself here, this, that, and the third. But if things that I see is not going on, it been times we been on hunger strikes. You get what I'm saying? We gotta fight for somewhat of what we want. And like I said,
but be realistic.
But this is a part. But you never know until you. But you never know until you try. So therefore, it's a conversation. It's a awareness, because at the end of the day, and this is why they're at the table with the negotiation.
But they're not at the table. They have somebody at the table representing them. So again,
everybody has representation.
Hold on, wait.
When you fight your case, you got a lawyer.
That's true. But again, everyone cuts deals, man. Again, until it's a union worker in there in that negotiation, who's in front line, you're always going to have someone defending you. So they're going to always get or jump on what they think you deserve. Like for instance, the proposed agreement.
Right.
I don't think any of the union workers read the agreement. I don't think any of the union workers even know the union people's salary. Okay? So let me break this down. So their 2021 contract.
Yeah.
Jim Kinney was married.
Jim Kinney.
Okay?
Right.
2.5, 3 1/4, 3 1/4. Okay? That's 9%. Okay?
3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/4.
So it's 3 1/4. So the first bump was 2.5%. Right? The next bump was 3 1/4.
Right.
The next bump was another 3 1/4.
Okay.
Okay, 3 1/4, 3 1/4 is what? 6.50.
Okay.
Plus 2.50 is 9, correct?
Right.
Okay. Parker gave him 4, straight across the board, with everything they proposed in the agreement.
So basically, she gave him a 1% raise. You said
no, a 3% raise. Now, keep in mind, and this is what people have to understand, Philadelphia is not a county with big financial resources.
But we're a major city, though.
Listen,
hear me out real quick before you go.
Go ahead. Finish. And I want y'all to understand this. That's why when you go to Bucks County, their resources is more higher. Because again, the cost of living is different. Okay? So a house in
but
Newtown
taxes is higher.
Yeah, Newtown, PA. right? You can't get a house in Newtown, PA for less than $500,000. Easy. Right? It's different counties.
Right.
Different counties have different resources. Different people living there.
Right.
Philadelphia is a city in a county which they don't really have a lot of resources. You get what I'm saying? So, as the mayor, anybody who gets in a mayor position or governor position, it's always a tight spot because their level of thinking is for the city or the state, and the union people is basing it on them just working. Right.
Right.
And me as the mayor, if I'm the mayor, I have to be conscious of that because I can't give y'all 8% and then the police union come and want 15%, and then the CO union come and they want 15%. So again, it's different calibers of thinking that you have to put on when you're making these agreements. Now, for instance, this strike could have been avoided, and I'm gonna tell you how. Because at the end of the day, if I want leverage, and this is just me thinking, y'all don't strike because they want us to strike. Don't strike. Keep working. That would have made Parker look bad. Y'all striked for 4th of July weekend. I know Made in America was here. People dropped out because of the strike. Because if I'm performing, I don't want to hear nothing about no strike, man. You got to be realistic here. It was a bad move. They should have waited at least until after 4th of July. They could have waited till July 6th or 7th and strike. Because now, listen, taxpayers is upset because my trash not being picked up. The union's frustrated at me. I still have my job to do. Now, let's talk about her whole body of work, Mayor Parker. Because I'm not a person who talk about names. I talk about her whole body of work. This woman has endured plane crash, explosion, mass shootings, etc. And she has walked out on top. Let's talk about the good she's done. She just got 6.8 approved, man. Nobody has never got 6.8 from the council.
6.8, you got
6.8 billion. Okay? Her initiative with Kensington is a good thing. Okay. Yeah, when you're a mayor, you have to be revenue driven. I have to make sure that I bring jobs and revenue to the city. So now, if I clean up downtown good enough and have the Sixers come down here, yeah, the traffic's going to be congested, but now it's more jobs. You get what I'm saying? We have to bring revenue to the city because Philadelphia is not a city where people really want to come. Besides tourists going downtown.
Sure.
And you notice all the trash is moved up some. It's not downtown because we still have to generate revenue.
Yeah, sure.
I can't give you 8% if I don't have it in my budget to give you 8%. And let's talk about how people.
So now, and this is where negotiation come from, right? So now, like you said, it's only but so much budget that you have, right? Now, my whole thing is it's about and finances and stuff like that, so you understand that sometimes you have to move money around.
Yeah.
To make things make sense.
Yeah.
To make things work. You get what I'm saying? And you might not necessarily have to.
We gotta clean the whole budget. We gotta clean the whole budget.
You feel me?
I do what I gotta do.
I gotta do what I gotta do. So therefore, my whole thing is, and I'm not saying that I haven't seen the whole bill and what they proposed.
Yeah,
right.
I got it.
Now, my whole thing is though, they can. It's gonna be certain things that I feel like it's good for the conversation. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like I said, I've been the trash man.
Yeah, we all. I mean, listen, it's a tough job.
And at the end of the day,
it's a tough job. That's a choice.
At the end of the day, yeah.
Hey, brother, listen. I'm not a dude to play victim.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not a dude that's a victim saying, "Oh, the white man's the reason why we held back." Nah,
Yeah.
And right now, black people have more opportunity than we had ever in before, homie. Yeah, the systematic racism bullshit is still around, but we is shaking and baking. The entrepreneurs are shaking and baking now.
Yeah.
There's no way nobody can get an entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
Find something you love doing, and make a killing doing it. Stay consistent, build it up. And that's what it is. Nobody wants to put the hard work in. Everybody wants a fucking handout. It's fucking bullshit. Okay? And this is real.
And this is bringing, and this is bringing awareness, and this is why,
bullshit,
and this is why I feel like, and this is why, people come here, from different countries and this, that, and the third, and make a killing. Because at the end of the day, like I said, so this is bringing awareness because,
I'm sorry.
People like you said, causing a ruckus and this is that and the third. So it's forcing people to, think twice about, like you said, the choices and the decisions that you making. You get what I'm saying? But that doesn't still stop the fight. You get what I'm saying? So like I said,
the fight must continue. And listen, and let me say this: I'm pro-union bull.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in the people.
Right.
I believe in the whole union thing to a certain degree with the union thing now.
Right.
And that's just my opinion on it.
Yeah, for sure.
And matter of fact, let me not say my opinion, because I don't want to decode my message.
Yeah.
So because I want to get into this whole union thing.
Right.
So again, I'm gonna say this to all the DC 33 council members.
Mm-hmm.
Before y'all look at the mayor's salary, which is public record, look at your leadership salary. Okay? Secretary treasurer makes $380 grand. That's more than the mayor makes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Great.
It's a business move.
And I respect that. And I don't pocket watch.
Yeah.
But if y'all want pocket watch the right people. Mm-hmm. Here's the people who y'all give money to.
Sure.
Okay?
Union. So let me hold on. Let me get into this though, Obi.
Pensions. Okay, give me one second. I want to go to. Okay. The life insurance policy, the life insurance benefit provided to the employee shall be increased to $35,000. The city shall provide retirees a $12,000 life insurance benefit. The city shall contribute to the legal service fund at the rate of $20 per employee per month. Huh? Why is the city of Philadelphia paying legal fees for union workers? Because now I'm a taxpayer. Why are we sending my tax dollars? That's something the union should be paying for. Not
but the average, but keep it all the way funky, homie. The average motherfucker, like, man, fuck that. They just want their little couple dollars.
And that's cool.
They just want a little couple dollars.
And listen, I'm with
you. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. So therefore, you gotta think, motherfucker, like, man, I just want a little couple dollars. Cause you get what I'm saying? I done seen on the internet and this, that, and the third. Motherfuckers want a little couple dollars.
And listen, and I'm full.
And like I said, we talked about, motherfuckers, entrepreneurs, and this is that, and the third. Listen, this is your opportunity. Go hustle, man. I know they was knocking, oh, y'all helping, this is that, and the third.
No, get that bread, man.
Motherfuckers is gonna go get that bread. Go get that bread.
Go get that bread. See, the city workers should have been working. Because you know what I would have did? I'd have rent me a U-Haul truck. I'd have picked that trash up.
For sure.
So
how you feel about that though?
I feel that was through to see. I love it. I love it. And the city workers was cock blocking, but I love it. Y'all want to get this trash? We gonna get it. We gonna get to the money now.
We gonna get to the money, and I ain't mad at it. And like I said, it's not the throw. Y'all strike under the bus.
No,
like
we gotta get this trash.
But we gotta get this trash.
We all got mouths to feed.
We all got mouths to feed. So just how y'all want y'all paper,
we getting ours too.
We getting ours too.
It's about the opportunity.
It's about the opportunity.
So
you get what I'm saying?
Here's what I would have proposed if I was DC 33. I would have did. I would have took the pandemic bonds out of it because those funds could have been used for something else. So, what I would have did was a retention bonus every year, 1.5%. All right. Mayor, we want 5.5%. Because with the retention bonus, that puts you at 7. See, again, it's about how you break terms and things in the contract. You get what I'm saying? Because when a person reading sees 8, oh, they're nuts. We're not giving them that. But if you break down that people, it's doable. But see, here's the thing. Mayor Parker agreed to the contract. I don't know the specifications of which he took it out and all that. But what I seen, I read the agreement at 4% with everything Greg is asking for and the union is asking for. That is solid. That's solid.
So now, so my whole thing.
That's solid.
So my whole thing is now.
From the gun bust, I'm gonna cut you off, brother. Let me say this. From the gun bust, you get a $5,000 bonus. You get a salary increase.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like I said, I just feel like, and this the come to my own thing about it, right? I just feel like I said, everybody just trying to dot their I's and cross their T's.
Yeah, most definitely, brother. Most definitely.
You never know when the next time they gonna be able.
No, they got the next one in 2020.
Rewrite history.
Yeah,
this is history right now. This
well,
going in the history book. You said last time,
brother,
this happened,
brother,
35 years ago,
homie. And this contract at the 4% will be the biggest contract they receive. See, people think when a person says, "Yeah, this is the biggest contract they ever got," Mayor Parker didn't lie. He never got 4% salary increases. He never got it.
Yeah.
So it is a big contract based on the stipulations in the contract. This is a money contract right here. You know, listen, District 33, they shooting to get some paper. And I'm not mad at them shooting to get the paper. But y'all gotta be realistic with the numbers. 8% threw me off. This 8% is crazy. You want 24% salary increase? No. What Shiz did was break that 24% down in incentives and bonuses, because incentives and bonuses is part of your salary. And city jobs never paid well. They always had good benefits. You get what I'm saying? With the city, you always made your money long term, because the city was always longevity. If you notice, you don't see the OGs with seniority out there complaining, because they was already at the bottom. No person there who been there working there 2 or 3 years should be complaining, because the OGs who worked there when they was 2 and 3 years, they wasn't making what y'all was making. See, this is the thing that people gotta understand, homie. Fight the fight, right? Know what you're fighting for,
right?
But
that's my biggest joke. You mean know what you're fighting for? Because
District 33 should have broke that.
Everybody got a job.
District 33 should have broke that contract down with incentives and bonuses. Took the short change up front. Because if I'm getting if I gotta pay y'all $5,000 bonus, $5,000, $9,000, you feel me?
Yeah.
I have to count the money.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? And then, you know, I seen something yesterday that really bothered me about that. Really bothered me about this whole thing. How do you tell these people to strike and then want to give them a loan for $3,000 at 1%? That's so disrespectful.
It's a business. Stay woke.
This is why I'm telling city employees: wake the fuck up. Union, wake the fuck up. Because so you mean to tell us you guys out here striking, and then you want to loan me money at 1%? No. If anything, y'all gave them enough money. They should have fronted y'all the money. Go ahead. We gonna take care of the pay. I know they got a strike fund. Every union has a strike fund. But now, how much is the employees gonna get paid? How do you calculate when employees is out on strike? How do you know? Because y'all really not striking. Y'all out there cooking out, eating pizza, partying. You know what I mean? Doing y'all thing.
Yes, sir.
Cop blocking people from coming and throwing their trash away. No, I gotta throw my trash away. You don't want to do it, I gotta do it. So, you know, you lose the fight. You take from the fight when you start doing nigga shit. Like that. That's nigga shit. Because you're not really front line.
First, yeah.
Y'all at y'all base partying.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up if anybody try to come through here? No. Now you gonna block me throwing my trash away? No. Homie. Y'all wanna do your job and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's pros and cons to a strike.
Yeah, for sure. But that's life though, homie.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, you know what I mean, y'all giving y'all feedback and y'all thoughts about how y'all feel about it. I want to see, you know what I mean, the comments,
for sure.
DMs,
Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. It's a conversation.
And I threw a gem out there too
Mm-hmm.
for anyone on writing proposals.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, how you get through is those small percentages and throw them bonuses and incentives.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? Because that's part of your salary.
But it's about, like I said, it's about
performance bonuses, all of these.
It's about standing and knowing what you fighting for. You get
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
what I hope. And I hope they fighting for a good cause.
And that's what it's boiled down to. And
yeah.
At the end of the day, man, y'all gotta know what y'all signing up for.
And what's the goal? What's the end goal of this strike? What's the end goal?
And like I said, this is challenging you to look in the mirror. You get what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like I said, if you looking for a handout or you looking for somebody to give you something, man, it's showing you that, you know, yeah, there's supposed to be, you know, the free land of the free and the hope and the American dream and this is that and the third. But if you want more, you gotta go. You gotta go chase what you want. You get what I'm saying?
Cigar burn slow. That chase my desires on me.
If you can come together on some bullshit, come together to pitch your thinking hat. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all could have went on strike and still won.
But see, here's the thing, homie. When you go on strikes, man, it's a gamble.
Life a gamble. You gotta be willing to take that risk. Y'all gotta be willing to accept that risk.
Yeah, and the gambles that DC 33 has told these city employees to do is astronomical. Only because the timing was bad.
I mean,
because now I give you the money, but now I'm make sure you hear from my lawyers too for punitive damages because people pulled out because of these things.
I mean, but that brought more awareness, man.
I mean, listen, this is it's something for us to discuss, homie. But at the end of the day, homie, and this is just real, homie.
It got us talking about it.
At the end of the day, the taxpayers lose. At the end of the day, more money we gotta pay. Now as y'all around my city's trash everywhere. You know, nobody cared. Nobody thought about that.
Oh man, listen, y'all stay tuned in to the Signed In Podcast.
Most definitely.
You get what I mean? It's your boy, Mr. Cosign.
It's the 4 Block, just the rich nigga, man. Over and out, man.